Hi, this is Keith Lovendale with Radeco, here to give you an overview of when you receive your Buddy, the zero-turn radiation survey robot for engineering inspections and RP tasks. When you receive the vehicle, it will probably come in on a pallet in a box. It will be tie wrapped or strapped to the pallet inside the box. Depending on what accessories you got, there might be more than one box in there. Definitely one for the remote and the charger. Also ones for different detection packages you might have purchased, RDS-31 or different probe options. You want to make sure you get all the parts out, lay everything out on the table, and make sure you have a full inventory of what the order was received with. So for the vehicle overview, Buddy is zero turn, so you can turn exactly in place as such. Forward, backward. There are two cameras. This is a non-stabilized gimbal. It has integrated lights on it. Depending on what camera package you got, it could just be an inexpensive GoPro or all the way up to FLIR radiometric thermal IR cameras. On the back, there's a second camera. This is for just knowing where you are if you're in tight places, but also to document the location of where your smears are being taken. This is the indexing smear arm. Each of the 6 smears are color-coded, so you can actually document with the video the location of where each of those smears were taken. If you purchased it with an onboard air sampler, you have a standard Radeco Radpro 10 personal air sampler with a 47mm filter holder. You can use radioactive iodine cartridges, silver zeolite, or 47mm particulate filter paper. You can change the length of the gooseneck just with a quick disconnect. So if you wanted to go higher or lower, it's easily swappable. It takes standard SLA batteries. The idea is that the vehicle is inexpensive to own. It's not going to be a $300,000 military grade IED robot. It's meant to be reliable, low cost, and low cost to own. So these batteries you can just get at a local hardware store if you have to replace them. They're SLA, so they're very reliable and are low maintenance. On average, they take about 3 to 4 hours to recharge. Charging port is right here in the front. In addition to the lights on the gimbal, he has forward lights, headlights, and reverse lights, and then another light, LED light, right underneath the smear index, so you can just get some extra light on where the color of the smear is. Alright, so we can connect all the batteries now. Then we'll do extra case. You're going to have manuals for the actual Buddy itself. Depending on what payloads you got with it, it could be a Radpro 10 manual, could be an RDS-31 manual. It just depends on what you got with it. Inside is the charger, and then the actual remote. The remote will require some light assembly. This one always goes on the right side. The other taller antenna always goes on the left side. Little joysticks. They thread into place. This remote is 2.4 gigahertz, and it will actually does the control of the vehicle telemetry data, as well as the HD video. So all in one package. It does have an SD card on it, so you can record the video coming out of it locally, but the cameras on the vehicle also have SD cards on them as well. So to power the vehicle, we will move Buddy over to the floor. There's some slip connectors on the side of it to connect them. Depending on which version you got or when you purchase your Buddy, the on toggle switch could be on the left side or it could be on the right side. On this one, it's on the left side. From there, You'll hear some audibles coming out of the vehicle. You can just ignore those. It's a good idea that if you have to use this going into an RCA, radiologically controlled area, or containment, that you make sure that all your batteries are charged on the here link, and all the batteries on Buddy are fully charged and are in good working condition. When Buddy's head kind of jolts, that means he's made a connection.
Manual flight mode.
You have to turn the cameras on. You really want to go through a full operational check on all the different features before you send them in. So right now we have the video stream going up as 1. This is camera 1, the forward-facing gimbal. Buddy's head is controlled by the left toggle joystick. That's camera check. You can switch the video 2 stream by pulling this down tab, going to video stream, and then pressing camera 2. That will show you the reverse camera, and it'll allow you to see the smear index colors. The right joystick is how Buddy turns. This actually drives Buddy. Forward, backward. Very easy to drive. Very easy to drive. Lights provide great illumination in low lit areas. For smear indexing, to rotate to the next smear is B. To lower is A. Goes down at about 2 pounds of moderate downward pressure. I'm going to drive forward my 30 centimeters. Lift back up again. Pressing B again, I can actuate to the next smear. All of that's documented on or can be seen on the reverse camera. For your air sampler, if you purchased a Buddy with an air sampler, to actually control the pump is with C. And all of the configurations for what volume you want it to be programmed is done locally on the pump. So if you wanted to take a 100-liter sample, you just program that into it with the same way you would a regular personal air sampler. When I'm pressing this, it's just bypassing everything and going right to the pump. So now this is set up to take a 1-minute sample automatically, then shut itself off. But you could change that to 100 liters, 1,000 liters, whichever one you want. The combination filter holder is your standard lapel combination filter holder, but you could use your regular ones that you could use for your constant airflow pumps as well. It's designed to be used with everything that you're already using. The same smears, the same filter media, the Mirion detectors you're outfitting it with are on the same worm and wireless system, and we can attach all the different probes to it. So that's the overview. Please let us know if you have any questions.